سلام تخاتاتلتي لو معلتون بحدش فيديو مسئكم الله حدش تزخونكم سابسكرايب ناقباركم نبتانا لو معلت مدبيك وصدكم هرين باركس زي سلمون ولد مكيال أرأز بحال أب أمريكا بحموس حدقا بمقبار حمش سبات بقاطة تاخموتو انكالو كلتا أبحماق كناتاتون كمزلو لعل عسرت زخونو سباتون أبحكمنا رديتي قبرلهم كمزلو يحبرو اللو لعل عسرت زخانا مخاينون أحوصاي كم زخانا يزنقر زلو اتا منكنا نسو ززورا زنبره بعصر شمنتو قوما خوينو عباي تراك مخانا يوم زغلسو زلو اتو معكنات كزاربو انكالو مستا ستيو بمنبارو ابلعليون متحانيت وسيدو كم زنبره يوم زغلسو زلو اتودي ابنبور كناتات كم زينبره ابتو ان حدقا زرأيو عين مساخاخد يقولسو ألو أبتا حدقا أبزقورولو من إساي سلمون كم زي سنبدن بزح فرحي كم زي تسمعون يقولسو ألو سلزد ما أيو كم قدامي طرطورن قبلنيان تأثيرو زلو امباركس ازي اب إرتراويان نبور نخونه زخي زلو كدمي ورحا بيلون اب كندا اب حدا ريستورانت كلتا سب جيله بمبعصم حدا حاونا كتعرق امونغو بمأتاو نموت كم زتفرد اون سمعنايو نيرناينا سلازم باركس ازي مناي مسته اب إرتراويان نبور نخونه زخي زلوي كبرات تخاتاتلتي بفلايكا إرتراويان سدتنا يا أخلنا سدرانا نذكر جينا أمستن أبصعوتنا لنا أمس ميدا أب تيك توكن أب كالئن كتريكا لخا بفلايكا إرتراويان نابع لقنان ناي كالئن نخون أهلنا انتايو التسعبين كاب تعي حبرتسب كم زي تولدنا كاب تعي حبرتسب كم زي مسانا أب زيدا انتخويناينا تغيرنا انتاي نخون أهلنا انتاي نخون أهلنا كساب ماسينا دماء كم زيلنا موت بسنك مسته موت بسنك قتلسب إرتراويان حماق أهلنا نتزلنا جاقات سدتنا يأخلنا سلازم بأركس انتاي يسمعو ميو كلتا موت حامشة سبات ميتوم اللو بحجوون منايبي كي سعبو يسقع اللو حماق كونتا سلازلو حما دماسي إلي نقدف لنا سلازي والفناي مستزلنا كل جزية كنتنقا كنكلالنا بكس نبتا فيديو ملوء كوزدكم كساب مودات هادما كتكاتاتلو نعدم.
Also injured 11 others. KXAN's Brianna Hollis spent the day really trying to learn more about the driver's history, Bree.
Yeah, so those violations had to do with him driving for more hours than he was supposed to. And these new court documents don't go into how extensive those violations are, but they do tell us more about the victims and the driver's field sobriety tests.
Harrowing images from I-35's deadly 18-car pileup, now accompanied by just as distressing words in court documents, where phrases like an unrecognizable crumpled mess illustrate what remained after police say this truck, quote, barreled into traffic, slowing down to a near stop in a North Austin construction zone. The arrest affidavit for the driver, 37-year-old Solomon Araya, revealing more about the lives lost. A family of 4, including a baby and a child, and a 78-year-old woman. 2 others with serious injuries, one of whom crews had to extract from a Toyota sedan. Investigators believe Araya was on some sort of depressant. They say he acted oddly calm after the crash, failed field sobriety tests, and had lower than normal heart rate and blood pressure levels. We called the carrier company Araya worked for after seeing a note about commercial driving violations in the affidavit. The DPS had evaluated his hours of service, and he had several hours of service violations during the previous 7 days before the crash. That company, ZBN Transport LLC, had no comment, but told me last week Araya started with the carrier about 4 months ago and passed his background check.
Now, I also spoke on the phone with a commercial vehicle investigations expert who says when it comes to any public-facing information, there doesn't seem to be any major concern about the carrier company the driver worked for, but I have put in some public information requests so we can peel those layers back a little bit and push for more information on what exactly these violations are.
All right, Brianna Hollis, thank you so much.
Well, for the first time, we're here.
An infant child and 3 adults are dead. About a dozen people were taken to area hospitals for injuries, half of them critical and life-threatening. The horrific crash happened a little before midnight on Thursday, going southbound on I-35 near Palmer Lane in North Austin.
This is a difficult situation, and my heart and prayers go out to everyone involved and impacted.
We're told traffic was slowing to a near stop because of the construction work zones.
The work zone consisted of closure from 3 to 1 lane and a reduction in the speed limit.
Witnesses reported seeing the semi plow through vehicles like it never even braked to slow down. The crash site involved nearly 20 cars and took 14 hours to clear.
Estábamos en la línea del lado derecho.
We were in the right lane when you suddenly heard My husband looked through, saw in the rearview mirror, and there was an Amazon trailer that came through and crashed into all of the cars.
Another person on the scene told police that there was a driver who was trying to leave. 37-year-old Solomon Waldikil Araya was found hiding in his 18-wheeler with an Amazon Prime logo. Araya saying someone cut him off and that he tried to slam on the brakes, but they didn't work. The APD officer with the Commercial Vehicle Enforcement Unit could not find any issues with it.
A truck-tractor approach failed to slow down and struck several vehicles.
Texas DPS pulled up several transgressions filed against Araya in the week leading up to the fatal crash, including past and present issues with logging his hours of service, as well as hazardous moving violations while driving a commercial motor vehicle. The suspect was due in a Wilmer courtroom near Dallas the morning after the crash for going more than 30 miles per hour over the speed limit.
This incident was incredibly chaotic, and it was spread out over about 1/10 of a mile.
According to the affidavit, Araya's eyes were bloodshot and watery. His speech was mumbled. Araya told officers that he had not been drinking, wasn't on drugs or taking any medications, got plenty of sleep.